Hello Greenfingers! Welcome back! If you are new to this channel and find this video interesting, click this like and subscribe and share this video to your family and friends. I am not a gardener expert. I just want to share with you based on my experiences as a plant hobbyist. With that said, without further ado, let's get started. In this video, we are going to discuss how to propagate a giant golden pothos through direct soil. Of course, I need to spray all the stem to make it sure there's no pest. I make a temporary stake using old umbrella holder and using coconut coir and a plastic straw. I use the neem oil mixture to make it sure there's no pests before I put in direct into the soil. Okay, how to propagate the pothos? To get a cutting for pothos propagation, trim a 4 to 6 inches piece just below a root node. Ideally, the cutting will have 4 plus leaves and at least 2 growth nodes. Pothos plant propagation can be done in water or soil. What I did to my giant pothos. But once it begins, the plant has difficult switching to other growing medium. If you place the cutting in water, the plant should remain in water once it grows larger. The same goes for cutting propagated in the soil. Potential pothos problems. It is normal for your pothos plant to shed a few leaves over time, like what happened to mine. But if you are seeing increased leaf loss, there might be underlying problem. So I noticed there's a root, it's not a root rot, it's a stem rot because there's no root when I put in the soil. As time goes by, after a few weeks, it has roots also already. And as you can see later in this video, few leaves left because other leaves has fall off and other leaves has dark spots because of the stem rot. So as you can see, at first it has more leaves, but later on it has few leaves. But good news is there's a new unfurling leaf. I started propagating this last May 24. So other problems due to nutrients and or light deficiencies, insect infestation, too little water, mealybugs, scale often take up residence on the pothos plant and can be removed with an alcohol-soaked cotton ball. But I use neem oil also. You can use that. If the pothos leaf tips are turning brown, it's a sign of low humidity. To solve this problem, you can lightly spray your plant with water or place it in a room with a humidifier. Are your pothos leaves turning yellow? This could be the effect of few different issues. Yellow leaves indicate that the plant might be receiving too much sunlight or incorrect amount of fertilizer. Additionally, yellow leaves can be indicate of root rot. Is my pothos poisonous? Yes, because pothos plant contain calcium oxalate, which are tiny crystals that can cause quite a bit of pain and swelling. It is certainly not advised to ingest the plant. According to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, chewing the crystals would feel like chewing on glass. So the pain usually prevents a large amount from being consumed. That being said, the pothos plant can cause irritation and vomiting to your pets, so it should be kept away from pets and children also. If your child or pet is exhibiting signs of possible pothos ingestion, contact a medical professional immediately. After 3 weeks and 3 days pass, there's a stem rot and it has also healthy roots. As you can see, it's a healthy white roots, and I cut the rotting stem. So I wash the roots with mixture of hydrogen peroxide with water to make it sure it has no fungi before I change the soil. I transferred also these plants into a terracotta pot with a new moss ball. I use cinnamon powder, and I use aroid mix this time, and the moss ball that I bought in a store, and organic rescue mix, and I add some few cheap aged cheap bark also, and I put direct to the soil. And this is the new leaf unfurling, that's what I'm saying. So and there's a new aerial roots also, and a healthy roots. So I direct planting into the soil together with the moss ball attached to it, so it can trailing well, because giant pothos is heavy and it cannot stand alone by putting alone in the direct soil. So when watering, I make sure that the moss ball also drench in the water by pouring the water direct to it. Make sure that enough water so that you can see if your potting mix has a really well draining soil. So that's it. It's so simple to care a giant pothos, and I hope you enjoy this video, or you learn something in taking care of your giant pothos and to revive if there's a rotten stem or rotten root, and make sure that's well draining. So happy planting, take care, and God bless. Giant pothos stem cutting propagation with a new leaf unfurling.